When most people think about Catawba Island, they think it takes a massive budget to get here. They picture waterfront homes, luxury mansions, and docks at your back door. That's not all that Catawba has to offer. So in this video, I want to show you what your budget can actually get you and what is realistic on Catawba Island. Hi everybody, this is Jamie Knight, the Knight team, Keller Williams Citywide. If you don't know what this channel is about, this is an opportunity for me to familiarize everyone with Catawba, Marblehead, the Vacationland, and what the area has to offer, and give you my insight as a local real estate agent in the community for over 10 years. So like and subscribe. The biggest misconception about Catawba Island is it's only for the top 1% of the community. When you're searching homes out here, you see lakefront luxury, docks at your back door, CIC's golf course, Gem Beach waterfronts. There's so much luxury. I think sometimes we just lose sight of the other opportunities on Catawba. So when my wife and I started our search, we never thought that we would have the opportunity to even land on Catawba Island with our budget. We were married with 2 kids and another on the way. Our misconception was there's nothing but luxury on Catawba, and we weren't gonna find anything under $1 million. We quickly learned that that wasn't the case. We could have the lifestyle, maybe not necessarily right on the water, but by going through and searching in our budget, we could create the lifestyle that we wanted according to our financial means. So when I think about Catawba, yes, there's lots of luxury opportunity, waterfront homes, the dockage at the back door, the golf course, tennis, beaches, but you can create that with the right thought process and the discernment of let's look outside of just the waterfront pieces of the community, because there's so much more in the community. We found an amazing home off water with the opportunity of having that piece of land on the water in the association. So knowing the communities helps put your budget and location together to make the opportunity of living the lake lifestyle under $1 million. If you want to take a look at some of the communities in the area, I have a playlist. Click the link. You can explore them. If you have more questions, feel free to ask. So when talking about Vacationland and figuring out where you want to be, there's 4 main things we need to talk about. Location, 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 and location. But realistically, I'll get more in depth about the 4 things I see, but it primarily is location. But how do we design your idea of the perfect vacation in the communities? So not every part of Vacationland is priced the same. So whether you're on Catawba or Marblehead or going into parts of Port Clinton, there's a place for everyone out here. So whether you're looking in the Cliffs or Bay Point, Gem Beach, Eagle Beach, Orchard Beach, James Park in Marblehead, or the surrounding communities, whether you want to be in a $1 million house on the water or something a little bit more cost effective off, there are places for everybody out here. I absolutely love starting the process with a client of looking in these communities and then figuring out what works for you. So the real question should be not, can you afford to live in Vacationland? It should be, what area best suits your needs inside of the budget you can afford. And that's my favorite part about finding the right area for each client. So the second location is water access. How close in proximity do you want to be to the lake? Is it a harborside home with channel access or direct lake access in the community you're looking for? So when considering Catawba, Marblehead, Vacationland, and your personal preferences, we have to think, where do you want your boat? Whether it's back door or in a marina close to the house. We can design specifically on your budget to the communities you enjoy. For example, there's a plethora of condos on Catawba and in Marblehead that have marinas inside of the association. Pools as well, tennis courts, lots of amenities. So whether it's a marina, dock at your door, or HOA that provides you lake access, there's all sorts of opportunities in different communities. And knowing the specifics about a community really matters for each client. So whether it's Catawba Bay or Come Sail Away, these communities have different offerings, different HOAs, but can get you access with a boat dock in those particular communities. So the third location is home size and condition. So when we start looking out in Catawba or Marblehead or Port Clinton, we definitely want to figure out if you're a handyman or you want high-end finishes, luxury look, brand new, or you can put a little sweat equity into the house. So the last part about location is the lifestyle and the convenience of the community that you're trying to figure out. So a lot of times when we're looking for buyers, we're not necessarily looking for just the waterfront part of a particular community. Like maybe it's Orchard Beach. Well, what does Orchard Beach have to offer inside of that community off the lakefront listings? So whether it's a small cottage, so you're close to mom and dad who have the larger home inside of that community, or you just want a landing spot away from them. The communities themselves have these opportunities. Like I said earlier, size, maybe the mom and dad have a 4,500 square foot house, but there's 2 or 3 brothers and sisters, and you guys are finally at a point where you want to move out of the house. So we can find you that 1,000 square foot, 2-bed, 1-bath inside of the community. Then you have dock access as well, beach access as well, access to the parks and the outside pieces of Catawba or Marblehead or wherever in Vacationland you decide to land. There's all sorts of opportunities, but it's understanding the communities and what makes that community exciting for you. So whether it's boating, whether it's golf, whether it's beach access, golf cart communities, there's all sorts of opportunities. The marinas, you have to figure out what makes a vacation for you, not me. So now that we've busted the idea that you can only be a baller to live on Catawba, we have to figure out what fits. We've talked about proximity to the lake, location to family, location to dockage, marinas, maybe a little bit of the lifestyle. My favorite part about this process is now we can create your ideal vacation inside of this community with a few tweaks as far as location goes. If you need any help in this process, this is my absolute favorite thing to do. We start with the idea of getting you here and we drill down on the ideal home for you here. So if you'd like to start the process of looking for a house out in these communities, feel free to like and subscribe. If you want to get a hold of me, you can either message me here or all of my contact information is in the link below. Thanks, everybody.